That was so the wrong scene. Thank you for the lurk, Jinx. Welcome in, Dead Chrome. How are you all doing? It's gonna be a game stream tonight. I really want to wrap this game up. I was kinda cut short last time. Hey, Florin. And Jinx, I mean, technically Dead Chrome was supposed to go first, but also Jinx before Florin, so hey. So, I really want to finish this game and wrap this game up. Last stream we were cut short a little bit, so I'm very excited about this. And perhaps I'm gonna open the tarot readings after the game. That depends on how long this game actually still is. And I do not know how long that is. But I have my setup the way that we could do readings. But no promises yet. Also, you all see it's a VTuber stream. Just course. So, let's dive into the game and not talk too much, but you all, of course, can tell me about your day if you have anything to share. Did anything exciting happen? I know some of you all are lurking because work always has top priority. But I would be very interested to hear about your days if you have something to share. Okay, let's see. We are already 10 hours, 23 minutes into the game. Most people say it's around 10 hours gameplay. So, yeah, but it's not a crawl through.
Hi, everybody!
Hey, Shred, welcome in. Okay, can we see? Yeah, we will. Yeah, it is 10 p.m. for me, so it's technically not early. It's technically for once being on time. Because when I started my 11, I'm technically 1 hour late. So I am supposed to start around this time, usually. So let's see. Congrats on being on time. Thank you. Thank you very, very much. Okay. So I am a little bit irritated. I need to click left and right with the VTuber. I am not used to be a VTuber yet. And sometimes this is a lot of work. Too many programs. Okay, we are about to wrap the game up, hopefully. Last scene we had a flashback where it was about the media, being a mentor and the mentorship, and how much a mentor means to a novice witch. Now I understand why people have 2 PCs to stream. Yeah, I totally get how 2 PCs can be good. You have the one where you handle all the software, and then you have the one to focus the game on with, and yada yada. And I already have 2 screens and I'm still struggling, but I am very, very thankful that my PC can actually handle this. That's a win. Okay, the Arbiter says, please wait here, Eugenia will be here in a minute. What is this? Am I dead? No, don't worry. You're not dead at all. I shouldn't say a lot more though. Why not? Protocol? This probably doesn't mean much to you, but you're extremely lucky. Eugenia is an exceptional witch. You couldn't be in better hands. A what? Come again? Whoopsie, I've said too much, but everything is going to be alright. I must go. Just get comfortable. But bye! Okay. Get through in here and then get a random buy. Awesome. Am I supposed to click something? Oh, so warm. This feels nice. This place is actually super cool. I wonder if it would be too expensive to rent for a nice getaway with those fools. Will I ever get to see my friends again? Yeah, get away with your friends. About that... Okay, where am I supposed... Just get comfortable. My clothes are still wet. And how did this much sand get under my swimsuit? I still have the keys of the food truck on me. I hope Eva and Patrice managed to get back home okay. I don't recognize those stars. Where the hell am I? Huh, this place makes me want to read tarot. The air smells like nothing I've smelled before. It's a mix of nature, fate, and possibility? Gravity feels different too, lighter. I feel like my mind is slowly shedding some dry husk and a fresh breeze is starting to blow through it. This trembling, this isn't fear, it's excitement? Oh no, I feel like I never want to go home. I love you already. What? Relax, I'm here to look after you. You were from Earth, right? Earthlings always have the worst time processing their ascension. Your collective subconscious is too cynical. Your society rejects magic with a strength unlike any other in this universe. Just let it sink in. This is something good, I promise. Dear... very observant. My kin are what human witches call dear folk. And you are a human witch, by the way. Is this really happening? Yes. Congratulations, you ascended. Please don't be afraid. I'm not afraid. This is the best day of my life. Everything is set to go. Election day has just been announced. We are merely 32 cycles away from it. We have everything we need, so let's get to work. It's only the two of us, so we will have to decide carefully where we focus our efforts. Don't you have any friends? Yes, they are both running against me. And that's it? Centuries of witch existence amount to only those two friends? Can we focus on the here and now, please? Yeah, we'd better. Let's check the vibe of the coven first. Programs have already been made public, so witches are starting to form their own ideas regarding this race. We can tap into the mind of the coven with the Dream Ball. The Dream Ball allows us to get real-time readings on our community's desires and expectations. Hence, we can filter the current vote intention. This will be the pivotal tool for adjusting our strategies as the race progresses. Wow. Okay. I'm a little bit in the way to see the pool, but we have in red on the left side Dahlia, and then Jasmine, Copressa, and then me, Fortuna. Okay. Every action we perform and the actions of our opponents, of course, will affect the Coven's sympathies, and that will be reflected in the Dream Ball's readings. I added some men's runes to filter vote intentions by demographics. Go ahead and browse through them. Okay, we do have novices here. I encourage you to put some time into familiarizing yourself with the characteristics of each group. You not only need their votes, but also plan on becoming their leader, so you better take responsibility and do some studying. Luckily for you, your sister is one of the Coven's archivists. I already wrote down a comprehensive demographic analysis for you. I took the liberty of placing it all in your library for when you have the time to go and do some studying. Whoa, thank you so much. I got you. Now, about how we're going to operate. Fortuna, you won't be able to accomplish much by yourself out here, being exiled and all, but I will act as your will outside this room. Just let me know what you want me to do, and I will set out to do so. It could be promoting some point of the program, looking for allies, gathering intel, harvesting some energy for your deck. Bear in mind that these tasks will take between 3 and 5 cycles each, so plan accordingly. Understood. But wait, what do I do while you're all out? Do your homework, do some studying, make some cards, or jerk off to relieve the pressure. Patrice! What? It works, trust me. Always so gross. As the race progresses, you will have to meet some prosperity allies or even rivals here in this office. So don't worry, I don't think you will get much idle time. Okay. Oh, I almost forgot. I've got something for you, Fortuna. Okay, personal growth and self-realization. Nice. Last year I spent a great deal of time cataloging the Coven's texts and treaties on objects of power, and there was one specific object that kept making me think of you. The root of Amplomb. Swallow it and it will increase your powers of persuasion. Wow, thank you, Patrice. It will live in your stomach for decades, liberating the very essence of willpower atom by atom. It will also siphon away all your self-doubt. Living in my stomach for decades. I don't think I'm here for that. It will be especially handy for debates against other candidates. or for striking deals when dealing with visits here at home. That's just perfect. Thank you so much. I got you covered. Anyway, let's get to work. Let's make sure we all have a task and get this ball rolling. Stay motivated. Alright, task. Okay, now to the brawling. We have novices. Interesting, they are less likely to vote for me. Producers, of course, are mostly on Jasmine's side. That makes sense. Barriers, I predict, will mostly be on Dahlia's side. Wow, they are all on Dahlia's side. Okay. And that are 11. While we have 22 producers, 14 novices, explorers 18, academics 25. So the oracles are mostly on my side already. That is interesting. I should be able to win the academics over as well. The warriors will be super hard. Okay. I would like what do we have? Harvest energy, dig up dirt on our opponents, promote our program, challenge an opponent's program, look for allies and opportunities. Okay, let's start with allies and opportunities. That's gonna be interesting. So how much energy do we have? 1666. I'm not gonna make a new card right now. And I do not want to display any cards. Thank you. That is the board. Then let's get a visitor. Witch Fortuna, I would like to formally introduce myself before the race. There are some topics I am interested in discussing with you regarding the nature of the political shift our coven is about to experience. Kind regards, Copressa the Historian Witch. Go for it. Are those... Ooh, that's a really cool way to travel. Hello, I am Copressa. Nice to meet you. Welcome, I am Fortuna. Nice to meet you too. Thanks for having me. I wanted to introduce myself formally before the race becomes hectic. That is so kind of you. I am sorry that you had to come all the way here. There are still 800 years of exile left in the sentence Adena cast over me. I am well aware. Adena often confided in me. The fear you inspired her was one of her greatest weaknesses. Oh wow, I don't know how to feel about that. That makes two of us, but that's the main reason I decided to pay you a visit. To keep me in check? To form my own judgment. I promise I carry the best of intentions. Adena was right, you should fear me too. Don't be so harsh, I'm nice, I promise. I promise I carry the best of intentions. There's a certain aura around you that tells me I can trust you. Plants, we are more sensitive to this kind of energy. Now, I see that Adena's fear was unfounded, a product of her decaying mind. Knowing this, I must ask you and your team to retire from the race. What, why? Nice strategy. Get out of my house immediately. What, why? You are too close to your human side to properly govern a cosmic coven. That's what made Adena such a great leader. She had a direct channel of communication with the gods and was far detached from her human origins. On the other hand, you, Dahlia, and Jasmine, you have an uncountable number of human flaws. Fear, pride, envy, greed. Even what you consider virtues, such as ambition or mercy, or even the most basic things, such as a need for comfort or enjoyment, cloud your judgment. Flaws, flaws, flaws. But without feelings, can you truly care for your peers? There are many beings in this universe that are better suited for leadership than your kind, precisely because of this lack of human feelings. Have you ever stopped to study the flora? Most witches are too fauna-centric to see other forms of coexistence. As a tree, my attention is that of growth and community. I lack individuality, I'm just part of a forest. We, the plants, grow, expand, and nurture all around us. The majority of us don't need to feed on other living beings to prosper. That basic fact alters our whole perception of reality. Human existence is so built on top of sacrifice that you are immune to innumerable forms of brutality. You are a devourer of worlds, and we, the plants, are their healers. I'm going to take care of you no matter how you treat me. Let me ask you a question. What's the most important quality in a leader? Intelligence, selflessness, empathy, charisma, integrity. That's a... Integrity. Oh, I know what you mean, but in all the millennia I've been around, I've found it to be quite the idealistic concept. What is integrity? Is it to have strong moral values? But how are those values defined to begin with? Does integrity respond to the values of the community or those of the individual? What happens when those values conflict with someone else's? I've seen integrity redefined over and over again, both inside and outside this coven. There are none other qualities that's always immutable and true, though. There is one other quality that's always immutable and true, though. Selflessness. That's the most important trait in a leader, to put the group's needs before your own. And even if you invented the world, humans aren't capable of it. All those emotions we talked about before, they are what makes it impossible. Satisfaction, respect, honor, friendship, the list is endless. Humans are capable of selfless actions, but not of selfless existence. A leader deprived of all that is just an automata? You're right, but I still want to lead. Are you implying that humans should never lead? When avoidable, yes. Look at what happened on Earth. Since the digital entity took the reins, humanity's reached a golden age of peaceful coexistence. What if I don't want to be ruled? What if I don't agree with what allegedly superior beings have devised for me? I want to create a world closer to my vision. Isn't that egoistical? Yes, and I don't care. That is what I want. Not really. I'm generally trying to do what's best. Yes, but is there any other option? Well, yes, but is there any other option? Yes, I'm offering you that option. But don't you see that even your philosophy about selflessness is really just what you want for this coven? Huh. Have you considered that stability is not what most of the coven wants? Don't they? I don't know. We will find out what the coven wants through this election. I understand. Thank you. You have made me think. Listen, Cupressa. Okay, I would like to read, but I also... Oh. Use the Eye of Adena to look inside. Huh, what is this? Buried emotion? What's the matter? I know that you are in love with Adena. That is nonsense. Doesn't that conflict with the selflessness you were talking about? It sounds like a liability for the kind of leadership you're proposing. I'm just aware of how big of a loss it is for our coven that Adena died. Maybe you are mistaking that for love. No, you love her, romantically. She gave me her eyes. I can see through you. Oh wow, that's why your program includes keeping her corpse intact. Please don't say anything. I'm trying to purge this emotion from myself, but I still haven't worked out how. This has nothing to do with the race. Please keep it between us. Don't worry, I will respect your privacy. In no way our sisters must be made aware of this. Absolutely, if you say I am your favorite rival. Wow. Deep blows already, huh? If you say I'm your favorite rival. Come again? Favorite? Should you be prompted to choose which opponent you think has the best program beside yours, of course, you say, it's me. Like, if you weren't to win, you would rather have me at the helm. Okay, I can do that, although my true favorite is Jasmine. Yeah, I figured that much. I would better leave now. I'm sorry. No, you're not. I'm not. Okay. No visitors, then let's go study a bit. Read Patrice's demographic analysis. Novices, the freshly ascended witches in training that still haven't found their calling. Bear in mind how time works in this immortal society, some novices find their place in the first few years, but some others may take decades. You don't need the approval of anyone to stop being a novice and join the ranks of the producers, academics, or explorers. On the other hand, warriors require tests first, and to become an oracle, as you're well aware, another oracle needs to dream about you. Strategy guide: the novices are usually pushed around by the rest of the witches, so they welcome any initiative that increases their rights and opportunities. Academics. Witches so absorbed with the mysteries of this cosmos that they rarely do anything beyond studying it. They are one of the most, if not the most, prestigious demographic since they're constantly furthering our craft and talents. Although you don't necessarily need to be old to be wise, academics are the oldest demographic on average. You can count them as the biggest elder representation in this race. In fact, Cupressa is one of them, so she may have a slight advantage in this front. Academics like quiet, control, respect, protocol. They are pretty well off, so they will welcome anything that maintains the status quo. Producers. These witches have a penchant for milking the cosmos, be it gardening, mining, sewing, or distilling dark matter. You name it. They pride themselves on providing. Without them, we would all lose many comforts, to be honest. Producers and academics have an almost symbiotic relationship. Producers found academics endless research, and in exchange, they reap the latest techniques for furthering the exploration of this universe. Jasmine is one of them. So she will have the upper hand with this demographic. Strategy guide: producers have historically felt underappreciated and overworked. To cater to them, increase the quality of life and relevance. Next up, we do have the warriors. Hunters, guardians, soldiers, specialized in all kinds of combat and cosmic warfare. They keep us safe, provide rare materials from demons and other dangerous beings, and they also craft weapons. It's the hardest group to belong to, as it's a very demanding occupation. We barely count a dozen in our coven. Dahlia is one of them, and I'm sure they will have their undying support no matter what. Varys are extremely loyal, so unless something exceptional happens, they're going to be on Dahlia's side. Explorers. These witches continuously chart this cosmos. Explorers scout new locations, discover new sources of energy and materials, and keep us informed of the latest events around every galaxy. They are usually too busy to mess with politics, so anything goes for them as long as it doesn't hinder their endeavors. Strategy guide: they are pretty easy, throw them a bone here and there and they will support us. Although the same goes for the other parties too. Oracles. I shouldn't have to tell you about the oracles since they are your lot. They also happen to be the most reclusive of all witches, so you're not really a community per se. Oracles are the least abundant fraction in our coven since you can't choose to be an oracle. The only way in is for the cosmos to choose for you to become one. Oracles, with their premonitions and hunches, usually play a supportive role, counseling any witch who's at the crossroad. In reality, what you are is the sisterhood's therapist. This demographic is unpredictable. I don't know if it's worth investing time in catering to oracles. Although, if you do, I bet you could sway them easily just out of sympathy. I think that was the last. Yeah, I read every analysis. Never mind. Okay, how can I? Let me skip this. So we have normal, study, and sleep. Then we're going to sleepsy sleeps. I dream about doing laundry, you fall off your balcony and land in a pool made of pizza. Oh, pizza. You have to eat your way out. Ooh, it gets better. You manage to exit the pool, but the pizza was so delicious you decide to jump back in for a second round. Can I just stay in this pizza dream, please? Oh, pizza. Okay, did anything change? Not yet. Dear Fortuna, I need to bring you up to date regarding an active conflict that may affect the current elections. Let me know when it's a good time for me to visit. The Arbiter. Then let's go for that. Hi Lilies, welcome in. Yes, a pool of pizza and you need to eat your way through it. I want this. How are you doing, Lilies? Hello again, Fortuna. Thank you so much for coming. What's this about? An active conflict. Should we be worried? Happy lurking. Or unlurking or whatever. So then. Lurk away. So Fortuna asked, what's this about an active conflict? Should we be worried? Well, there's an internal war going on within the coven of the jade sculptures. The conflict escalated quicker than we anticipated, and there have been many witch causalities in a matter of weeks. So the Arbitrage Office had to intervene to minimize causalities and, above all, keep it contained and make sure no other coven takes part in the conflict. I see. First and foremost, we want to ask every coven to refrain from engaging in combat, no matter what the sculptures offer. Should you wish to offer assistance, keep it humanitarian. In fact, there's someone I would like to send your way. Your counsel has been very valuable to me and by extension to the Arbitrage Office. Maybe you will be able to do the same for a group of refugees that had to leave the jade sculptures to save their skin. We need to bring some order into this chaos. Very well, I will talk with my team and see what we can do. Depending on how you handle it, it may be an opportunity. We are not question opportunities, we go with thank you so much. Good morning, Joni. Hi, beautiful. How are you doing? Oh, no, thank you. You will be contributing to the restoration of peace. I'm giving notice to the office. They will tell Zira, the representative of the refugee, to make contact with you. Okay, I can't promise anything though. You meet with her, no strings attached, and decide if there's something that your party can do to help. That I can do. Very well, that will be all. Something to confess? No way. Protocol. Okay, as always, thank you for your time. Thank you for coming. Bye. Oh, this is getting exciting. Okay, reporting rival activity. Jasmine is going after academics now. She's outright selling fear about how our system is going to lead to chaos and the degrading of our sisterhood well-established values. Whatever that means. The thing is that the oldest witches are buying it up. Let's stay on our toes. That doesn't look good for me. Still tired. Yesterday was super busy. Ooh, I hope today will be less busy then, and you can... I mean, you are always busy, but less busy than yesterday then. And I actually had to call in sick at work because I had a mean headache since yesterday. But I want to finish this game, so that's why we're going with the VTuber stream. And yeah, so I had a very chill day, not really doing anything. Just a lot of sleep, a lot of non-caffeine drinks, and now a little bit of video games. And for everyone wondering who saw my tweet, no, I did not record a video. So there's no new moon video. I will throw hands with your headaches. Yeah, thank you very much, but yeah, and we'll pass at one point. I am still super excited because Sunday is the Blink 182 concert. Or Blink 182, whatever. So yeah. And tomorrow is movie night in the Discord. We're gonna get cozy tomorrow in the Discord. So that's all good things coming up. And I really want to be all present for that. And I really want to wrap up this game. Okay, I found someone that could help us, Fortuna. She will pay you a visit. Her name is Wun, Witch of Entropy and Decay. Like you and Edena, she's one of the Oracle Witches in the Coven. She's able to read the entropy of any system, no matter whether it's a machine, a community, a building, an astral body, or even an idea. Basically, one can discern what actions will accelerate or prevent the decay of just about anything. Do you have any nice plans, Tony? Or just the usual? Maybe she can help us find the weak spot in our opponent's strategies. Okay, I like that the oracles are 60-40 split now. But I did lose with the academics. Yeah. Okay. Then let's promote our program. Last weekend was for resting, this weekend is working. I understand. So let's go with the... damn it. Let's go with the explorers first. So, and then let's have a shitty chat with the Peppermancer. My dear mentor Fortuna, is it okay to visit or are you too busy with the political campaign? I'm getting the hang of my powers now. Maybe there's a way for me to help you. Cassia the Peppermancer. Let's get the Peppermancer in. Hello! Hey, welcome back. How are you doing? I'm having a lot of fun. Yeah? Yeah, some new visas helped me find my own garden and I started working immediately. Actually, according to your prediction, or maybe inspired by your prediction, I got to develop the truth chili. So fast! Oh, witch gardening is so much fun, especially if you can time skip and see a whole plant grow in a matter of minutes. I'm glad you're having fun. And they work, these truth chilies? You bet. Got together with some new visas for an innocent game of truth and dare, and things got out of hand pretty quickly. I thought there could be an interesting ingredient to add to these elections. Imagine if every candidate ate one of those before every debate. Wouldn't that be great? Maybe. Of course, politics may be more complex than just that, but I mean, it's completely up to you. Do you want me to present this to the elders and propose we use them for the debates? Yeah, no, I do not want to risk they find out about my behemoth, thank you. I would rather not. Okay. Things aren't as simple as telling the truth without a filter. There are many intricacies to navigate, especially when it comes to politics. Nah, I understand. It was pretty naive of me, sorry. But who knows, maybe they will come in handy sometimes in the future, right? Of course. There can never be too many magical tools to deal with what this universe throws at us. Keep up the good work. Thank you. So, besides gardening, how are you settling in? Well, I'm still trying to find my place. Magic, understanding the cosmos and all that, well, that's a thing. But I can't help feeling lonely. How so? I don't know. I don't feel like I belong in this coven yet. I would like to be part of a project or something. I see. That's actually why I'm here. You just tell me frankly if it would be too much of a nuance, but I would like to join your party, please? I will do anything, grabbing cosmic coffee or whatever the equivalent is in this case. Hey Deadchrome, welcome back. How are you doing? I just want to help in any way I can. Oh, that's so nice of you. So, will you have me on board? Of course, we would be thrilled to have you. Yes! Thank you so much for this opportunity, Fortuna. You won't regret it. I'm gonna do my best and then some. That's good attitude. You're already in our headquarters, so find a comfortable spot and I will come up with something for you to help us with. Understood? So, the achievement is called Rising Star. That's so cute. Okay, that might be very helpful for all the novices, though. We recruit away. Okay, we give her something to do. Can I give the peppermints something to do first? No. Well, then let's get Shunresha, to the attention of which Fortuna, it's the moment of truth. Let's confirm whether our paths align or diverge. I shouldn't invite someone else with the team still crowding my tiny living room. Thank you, but I tried. Let's assign tasks to everyone, then I will be ready to do my part. Oh, clicking there and then clicking there. Bootsy, I'd like to... We had promoting to the explorers for her sister. So we're going with allies and opportunities for the Peppermincer. I don't know the coven that well, but I will try. Okay. That chrome just okay, unproductive and feeling like it. Oh no! I hope things like... I mean, there are two ways to see that. One solution is allow yourself to be unproductive, because sometimes that's what's needed. Or I hope you get over it. Whatever fits your needs at the moment. I'm glad that that helps. But we also do not need to be productive all of the time. That was something I had to figure out myself this morning. So Junresha, so you didn't only choose the wrong side, you went as far as to found your own party just to make the same mistake. Good day to you too. I'm going to do everything in my power to stop you. Coming on strong. You came all the way just to declare war? Yes. Super. To begin with, you can forget about getting any votes from the academics, and then I will start working on the other fractions. Can't we reach some kind of compromise? Blackmail? Do your worst. Can't we reach some kind of compromise? No. See you in Congress. Okay. For the attention of the Oracle Witch, my name is Zira. Me and the group of my sisters are fleeing from a conflict in our former coven. We are being hunted and executed. We are desperate. I beg of you, hear me out. Let's invite her, Zira. Oh, they look stunning. Thanks for having me. My name is Zira. I'm a jade sculptor. Welcome, Zira. My name is Fortuna. I'm a cartomancer. What can I do for you? I lead a group of refugee witches. We are in desperate need of help. I'm so sorry to hear that. Take your time. Tell me what happened. I should first tell you about the nature of the conflict, and for you to properly comprehend what's going on, it's imperative that you will learn about our culture. Are you familiar with the traditions of the jade sculptures? Access Adana's knowledge about jade sculptures. I know that you, the jade sculptors, are specialized in dialoguing with precious stones to ask them about their potential and that you can carve any of them into magnificent magical tools. The most powerful stone being jade, right? Of course. Jade is the cornerstone of all our power, since you owe our might to the pact you sealed with the jade monks. Oh, you even know about the jade monks? Yes, they are the 2 largest known jade stones in the universe, each of the size of a 5-story pagoda. They whispered their shape to your founding members, and those witches carved them into what they are today. You worship them, and in exchange, they guard the souls of every member of your clan. If you bring the heart of a jade witch back to the jade monks, they can be born again, but as immortal, retraining their memories but not their powers. Those reborns must stay in your temple to serve the living witches of your coven. I am so honored and impressed by your vast knowledge. My heart is at ease that you will fully comprehend the nature of our current conflict. I found a way of retraining power and immortality when rebirthing at the Jademont waterfalls. It's all thanks to a new stone carving method I devised, which consists of imbibing quicksilver into the veins of raw jade. But our sisters consider this to be heresy. They claim that the purity of jade must be preserved. Welcome back, Tony! But I suspect they are mostly interested in not losing the influx of mortal servants. Some of us, a minority I must say, try to defend the virtue of embalming jade with metals. However, they declared us heretics and are hunting us down. That sounds awful. That's why we need your help, and I'm aware of how risky it is to protect us at the moment. But hear me out. I came up with a proposal that may benefit us both. Let's hear it. I researched many covens to see who would be the best suited to give us asylum, and yours is one of the most powerful. I also learned that your sisterhood works on the basis of invitation. any sister vouches for another witch, they can become a rightful member of your coven immediately. And it happened to know that you are in the middle of some elections. So invite me and my 9 sisters to your coven and we will all vote for you in the upcoming elections. We also have some magic saved up, so as compensation for all your trouble, we can offer you 10 units of earth energy. I know the Jade Sculptors don't have the capacity to mess with a coven as powerful as yours. Take us in and we all will be safe. Please, I beg you. Protect us and you will have 10 more votes and more earth energy. This is hard. The Arbiter office said only humanitarian help. I'm not sure this counts as humanitarian help. Gonna play some GTA Online setting up a heist. Ooh, that sounds fun. And for sure a good way to unwind. Okay. We do need votes, but that will also perhaps make this kind of unpopular. No, I can't. No, we're going with a no. I'm sorry I can't do that. It's not only that it's unfair for my opponents, it's also that I can't chance an inter-coven conflict during such complicated times for my sisterhood. Hitting pedestrians in GTA is also cathartic. That is very true. Please, you are our only hope. We will become your servants for a decade if necessary. I can help you with my cards. Help with the cards? How? I can take a look at your future and your enemy's future. Enemies, huh? My own sisters. I'm sorry for putting it that way. But you will be able to deal with the situation better with some additional knowledge as to what to expect next. Any kind of help is welcome, yes. Thank you. Alright, let me get my cards. I see 2 major forces at play in this predicament, so I'm going to draw a card for each of them. Refugees. We have you and your sisters fleeing from your old coven. And the other hand, we have your pursuers, the 4 sisters that are after you, claiming that you are heretics. Please, Jade Monks, show mercy upon us. Focus on your training as a Jade Sculptor and on your desire as a witch while I shuffle my deck. Before the storm gets assigned to the pursuers. Okay, the possible futures are your pursuers will eventually realize how ignorant they have been and will try to recruit you back and compensate you and your sisters for all the damage they caused. The Jade Monks that you worship, displeased by the atrocities committed by the 4 sisters, will turn everyone except you and the ones who fled into Jade statues. Yikes. The Jade Sculptures will devise a ritual to turn all of their dead servants into ghosts and have them haunt the dreams of anyone who betrayed them? No matter where you hide, your 4 sisters will end up finding a way to punish you all one way or another. Yeah, we're going with the first, please. Your pursuers will eventually realize how ignorant they have been and will try to recruit you back. That's rich. They bloodied their hands on our fallen sisters already. I don't see how they could possibly bring us back into the fold. Well, let's draw another card to see what happens with you and your sisters. Okay, only two options. Greatly inspired by my talents, you will carve a temple and a statue in my name to worship my figure and nurture my powers. That's rich as well. Jesus. You will end up founding your own coven that will surpass the jade sculptures. Wow, that are some options here. We're going with the founding your own coven. That's not possible. Why not? The jade sculptures didn't exist before your ancestors carved the giant jade stones, right? The possibilities are as endless as time for immortal beings such as you and me. You're right. I need to start focusing on what's ahead. Admittedly, it's going to feel good when they realize their mistake and try to recruit us back. Not that they will stand a chance, but it's going to be healing for sure to see them begging. Thank you. Thank you for looking into our future. Somehow it's less bleak than I expected. Even if I know there are still many hardships ahead. Thank you, really. I only wish I could have convinced you to accept us as your sisters, but I understand the difficult position I was putting you in. Thank you for the counsel. I hope everything works out for you all in the end. Man, it's busy there. Dahlia's team has been going around promoting the wonders of spreading Adena's remains and welcoming more witches. The novices are especially into it, and some explorers and even some producers saw the benefits of increasing their workforce. Even though we're running the same point in our program, I guess Dahlia's promoting it with more charisma? I'm really at a loss to why Dahlia is so successful. Let's not let our guard on this, or it may cost us the race. I understand the meeting with Yunisha didn't go well, right? Yunisha is pulling her strings and convincing many academics to support Jasmine. We need to stop her. Let's get to work. Yeah, this looks kinda bad on me. I explained to them why our program is their best prospect. They were quite skeptical, but I managed to bring some of them to our side. Okay. Let's go after one point in Dahlia's program. The magical text. I hope that is right. I love that your VTuber blends in with the characters in this game. They look similar. It's all the vibey vibes. It's good vibey vibes. Okay. Ooh. I need one more card. I got so much energy now. I should totally use it for another card before we get the next visitor. But I should not dwell too long. I will not make a super pretty card. I'm just gonna do a fast card. I wanted to use the shaman for ages. So let's see what we can make out of that. Do we have some fire energy? Fire, fire, fire! I feel this one might work. Oh, can we place them? No, that looks weird. So I feel like this is a little bit out of proportion. Yeah, this works better. I can chill this one. And then we have lots of birds. There we go. One feather here. And we want one bone in the hand here. Go. And one jewel here, just because we can. Just because we can. Yeah, I think that there's enough going on. Anunnaki, welcome in, beautiful. How are you doing? How is the market season treating you? What's going on? Nice to see you. So we got the Whisperer. Consciousness of the many selves, the figure of the sensible leader of its rightfulness. They save knowledge, they remember crimes. The birds of prey carry this message throughout the cosmos. Determination, rightfulness, guide, discovery, support, success, justice. That is a nice one. And with that, we're gonna get the next visitor. I'm at the store today, no markets until mid-fall. Ah, I see. I hope everything goes well there. Okay, some of the novices recommend someone who you may find helpful. I wrote to her explaining our situation. Hopefully she will come soon. Here's the info I gathered about her. Her name is Ranji Marie, the Cosmic Poet. She's not from the Coven, but they have probably heard of her. It's all the rage throughout the witching universe, especially among the youngest witches. Her words, especially her poems and songs, have a lot of impact on witch culture. As our universe's biggest influencer, Rangmarie will definitely play a major role in shaping witch culture in the centuries to come. I've heard she already sympathizes with our cause, so if we would get her to speak up, we would sweep a lot of votes. That's interesting. So now go out and promote throughout the novices. Spread the good word. And now let's have more visitors. I cannot read that at all. Awesome. And the second one is... ooh, the mentor. We're going with this one first, and then we got our mentor over. So much to do here. Oh, welcome. One. Wait, I don't understand you. Maybe there's a way for us to connect. Use Adena's knowledge to translate. Nemesis and mentor, this your eye once studied every tongue. Grant me access to my sister's words. Well, did it work? Yes, I can understand you perfectly fine now. It worries me that you don't know the tongue of the nebula. It is the only way to access true knowledge and power. Yes, it's extremely hard for human witches to master, but it's a skill I want to acquire eventually. Very well. Where was I? Ah, yes. I have the power to destroy your party. Alright, here we go. I don't know if you're familiar with my arts. I have the ability to sabotage anything. There's a path to decay in everything, be it a planet, a community, or an idea. I can read those lines and steer anything in that direction. And what's the purpose of coming to say all of this to my face? A test. The best prospect for our coven is to have a powerful oracle at the helm. That's why you are my favorite candidate. Good to know. You have a funny way of showing support, though. We need to ascertain that you have what it takes to lead. What do you propose? I'm going to offer you the opportunity to sabotage your rival's efforts. I have already studied them and know how to suffocate their momentum. Just say the word and they are done. But should you reject my offer, I will go to your rivals and offer the very same deal to them. Oh, nice. Okay. Don't answer me yet. This is a test after all, so I want you to take your time and ponder how you will act in this scenario. So let's see if I've understood you. You are threatening to destroy us if we don't choose to destroy our opponents. I believe it's a bit more nuanced than that. Your rivals may reject the offer too. Do you trust your sisters to play as fair as you will? I see. So, do you get off on this kind of stuff, or what's the deal with you? Give it some thought. I'm not bluffing. No need to try transforming our coven to us as if you can stand the test of entropy. Okay. Take your time. Summon me when you are ready to make a choice. Do not choose, and I will make the choice for you. Copressa has been moving. I don't know if she's calling in some favors or what, but the old guard has suddenly decided to support her. We should do something about it. Producers are extremely against taxes. They believe they already do enough for the coven. Same goes for academics. They don't want to be disturbed. Various and novices are both very fond of the magical text. They didn't like that we belittled this program. Yeah, win some, gain some. Not enough, though. I will be back in a few cycles and let's promote to academics. Okay, let's invite our mentor over. Hello, Fortuna. I'm so happy to see you. Look at you, you've grown a lot. I sense earth energy flowing out from you. I was worried exile would have consumed you. But you not only overcome this unfair punishment, you came out of it full of power. I'm happy to see you too, Master. Use Adena's eye to read into her energies. On the other hand, I see you are overflowing with water energy, Master. If I didn't know you better, I would even say you've fallen in love. Ah, how incisive. Since when did you become so adept at energy reading? Wait, so you really are in love? That's right. How's that possible? With who? Well, it's not a single soulmate we're talking about here. Since I opened my heart to love, I had many lovers, some temporary, some everlasting, but I keep meeting interesting people and letting my water energies flow. So there's nothing immutable in the cosmos, huh? I see you still remember your lessons well. So I guess that after all these years, I must have 2 centuries worth of pent-up lecture coming my way, right? Come again? Why would you? It's terrible enough that you had to spend all this time in exile. I should be the one listening to you today. I'm eager to hear the insights of an oracle who survived 200 years of isolation. Oh, I wasn't ready for this. I totally thought you would be ashamed or angry. In the beginning, maybe, but I'm not the same witch you knew hundreds of years ago. I guess none of those you knew actually exist anymore as you remembered them. That's a sad thought, but yeah, I feel a bit alien even among my closest friends. Losing you has changed us all. Being cut off from my dear pupil so abruptly, it made me question my identity and my purpose. Master, today I'm here to listen to you. Tell me about exile. It made me stronger. I'm way more powerful now. It hasn't been easy, but I made it, and now it's just a blur in my memory. This trial pushed me to my limits, and I managed to grow past them. Now I feel ready to take on anything. I'm serious. I'm not going to say I'm thankful to Adena. I still hate her with all my guts. But I would never have reached this level if I didn't have to push through this nightmare. But Fortuna, power is not the measure of life. Becoming more powerful is not necessarily a synonym of progress. An existence which is not enjoyed is not much of an existence at all. I know, but I didn't have a say in this, so I would better believe it's all been for something. Ah, yeah, I understand. And what about the behemoth you summoned? Fortuna, it was me who taught you the forbidden song. Of course I was going to notice. You know what? I don't regret using it. Of course, I'm happy you did. I taught you that spell for a reason. It would be twisted to teach you something that you weren't meant to use. You knew that I would eventually summon a behemoth? I wanted you to have the option. The option to break the magical pact? Yes. You see, laws are just an agreement between members of a community to have some broad guidelines about what is correct and what is not. But hardly any law survives every context. Plus, to be frank, most of us are shoved into a system of rules we haven't previously agreed upon. I hear you. In this case, it saved my life. I knew that this day would come, that the moment you used the forbidden song, you would become a fully fledged witch. You are no longer my apprentice, and I am no longer your master. That makes me feel kind of sad. Me too. But now we can relax and become something better than mentor and mentee. Now we can be friends, and I can rely on you. We can rely on each other. It's gonna be weird to treat you like I treat my friends. I'm starting to regret this. Fortuna, I am proud of you. You're going to make me cry. Who would have thought that praise is what finally breaks through your armor? Whatever. It's been a different couple of centuries. I know, my friend. I know. By the way, speaking of surprises, what's this about you getting into politics? I want to fix Adana's damage. I want to help create a better universe. I want to help create a better universe. Oh, that's so unlike you. Hey, what does that mean? Sorry, I mean, this is good, I think. You've always been so self-centered. I never expected that 200 years alone with yourself would change that. I guess I finally got sick of myself. I'm sure it will pass. Can I help in any way? Can you vouch for us amongst the academics? Gladly. Thank you so much. Now I can't wait anymore. Legend is spreading fast within the coven. I want to see your new deck, please. Now I want to experience it. Okay, but first I should warn you about its true nature. What may that be? Adana's corpse visited me not long ago and explained why she sent me to exile. She realized it way before any of us that what I do is not fortune-telling. I'm not reading into the unknown, I'm writing it. I can modify not only the future, but everything that didn't happen in the past. I can basically alter reality. Adana's always been quite perceptive. I'm ashamed that I didn't notice it before, being the closest to you and your magical development. I could have guided you better should we have known about this earlier. You taught me perfectly, plus I was happier before learning what my powers actually entail. So your prediction about the fall of the coven, yes, I doomed us all. I see. I guess that's in part why I got into politics and hoped there's a way to minimize the damage. Knowing that, do you still want to subject yourself to my new deck? Yes. Oh. It's my responsibility. I brought you up. Just be mindful about what you ask. I do interpret the cards, but I don't control what card I will draw. Very well. Okay, deep breath. What fortune do you want to alter? Not the future. If I understood you properly, we can work with everything that didn't happen, right? Right? I can erase anything, but I can't erase anything, but I can sew in new realities. Especially around times where our collective memories are fuzzy. Times in which nothing of worth seemed to happen. I understand. Then I want you to write us a happy memory and an important lesson. Oh, that's unexpected. What's this about? Regret? Disappointment? I did so much thinking when Adana took you away from me, and I feel like I should have been less strict and put more time into enjoying ourselves. Dude, this coven is kinda problematic. Yeah. But it's a lot of fun. Now you're telling me that you have the power to fix that, so let's see if you can turn me into a better mentor even retroactively. Wow, okay, focus on your pride and your compassion while I shuffle my deck. Fortuna, are you listening? Look into their souls. Witness to many kinds of love. The bartender can channel hidden feelings. Okay, the love goes into the memory. So we have, I really loved the time you took me camping in one of the beautiful valleys in the Deerfolk realm. Or do you remember that winter in your cabin when we built a snow golem? And how I cried when he melted away. Okay, let's alter reality for going to the Deerfolk realm and camping. Oh yes, I feel that's when you finally opened up to me. Yes, I remember it too. And do you know why that happened? Of course, it was that broth we prepared together. Foraging for the ingredients, getting water from the river, starting a fire, and how comforting it was. When we drank from it in silence, letting it warm us to fight the wet cold of the valley. A true bonding experience. It was very nice. But that wasn't what made me lower my guard. What was it then? When you fell down on your ass when a grasshopper jumped out of nowhere. What? That? Why? The little scream and the dumb look on your face were priceless. Okay, gaslighting 101. And that made you trust me? Absolutely. Up to the point that you were nothing but perfection, the master of the elements. Oh, so wise and faultless. But you fell on your ass. Really? Suddenly you were within my reach. If a millennium-old witch can fall on her ass, everything is alright. I can aim to become that. Sheesh. You taught me to create a magical stash that would slowly grow during my penitence, so I would have a meatly magical reserve ready for when I come back. Another forbidden spell to siphon magic from any witch who visited my dominion. Nah, we stay with the meaty magical reserve. Ah yes, I remember that, and don't call it a magical stash, it was an astrologer's dream catcher. After 200 years it must be ripe for the harvest. It's so uncanny you immediately switched to that reality. Oh, I cast the spell myself and I could swear this really happened. Well, it really happened, I remember it clearly. What you cast wasn't an illusion after all, we lived through that. True, amazing. Do you want to open it now? See how much energy it gathered? Absolutely. Okay, here I go. Whoa, incredible. This feels like cheating. I don't think so. You sacrificed a bit of your past in exchange for this power. The cosmic balance is kept. You will eventually run out of past if you keep exploiting this. Right, but still. Enjoy it. You own it. You use your abilities and your own time after all. I guess. I'm still processing it. Anyway, what do you think about my true talents? I understand why Adena was scared enough to deprive you of your old deck. But I'm not scared at all because I know you. Adena didn't. She made a grave mistake. If Adena had told you the truth, you would have threatened your newfound power with care. I have no doubt. Treated your newfound power with care. I have no doubt about it. But sentencing you to a millennium of exile, that's dangerous. You could have gone insane, and I don't even want to think about a mad witch with the power to alter reality. I'm so glad I taught you the song to summon Abrama. You know Abrama? Not personally, but my mentor did. She taught me the forbidden song and told me many tales about Abrama, but I never got to use the spell myself. Tell me more about your mentor and Abrama. My mentor was a Sumerian witch, master of shapeshifting. She was one of the founders of our coven. Apparently they had to dispel Abrama because one of the sisters made a pact that endangered the fabric of time itself. My mentor rarely talked about the incident because it brought her some memories that tainted her transformations, but they had to erase their sister out of existence and chained Abrama back into the forbidden song. I know Abrama isn't happy about that. I'm sure, and my mentor felt quite sorry for everything, but what could they do? The price was too high. In any case, my mentor spoke fondly about their time with Abrama. I'm kind of sad I never got to summon him myself. How are you liking him? I both hate him and love him. I like him very much. I owe him my life. I owe him my life. I'm so happy to hear that. I'm glad you found such a good ally. It's rare to hear you talk so fondly about anybody. I guess that extra-dimensional beings are my weak spot. Listen, I want you to have something. I believe my domain may prove a very powerful sphere for your creations. The 4 elements converge there after all. Nice. This is going to come in handy, alright. Plus, it's very nice to have a card that represents the place I grew as a witch. Fortuna. Thank you, Eania. Okay, tea time is over. Now you focus on the campaign. Change the world, my child. Yes. Come back soon. Okay, Okay. I cannot answer one. I need to go with the Peppermancer first. It was so exciting to have a meeting with all my newbie sisters. I talked to them about how amazing you are and how you helped me and insisted that we must vote for your party. I feel it worked really well. They could sense my genuine enthusiasm. They were especially interested in the mentorship program. I mean, I am excited for it too. It looks like a great opportunity for all of us. Okay, things are getting better here. Spread the word about Arc in the group of the Oracles a bit more, so we go from 60 to 100% hopefully. We have already someone there. Let's hope this works. And the decision is we trust them to play fair. I'm not sure that's a wise decision, but that is the decision. I am ready. No one. I understand. And how do you feel about passing on the opportunity to ensure your victory? How do I feel about that? Relaxed. That's a shame. I don't believe that you are fit to become the leader of our coven. Didn't you say this was a test? Didn't I just take the high road and act honorably? Exactly. You forwent the opportunity to get ahead of your rivals. You are unfit to rule. That's not fair. The cosmos is as fair as a black hole. You can only hope now that your sisters are as naive as you are. And I sincerely hope not, or I will be forced to leave this obvious decaying coven. A sisterhood with the values you uphold is no sisterhood at all. Being unable to perceive entropy is what makes you an idealist, a widespread disease among human witches. But ideals are for those who are well fed and taken care of. The wheel should always be steered by someone who is able to perceive the cosmos for what it is. Time to disprove you, I guess. Good luck with that. Tough crowd. That is the toughest. Sheesh. Fantastic news! Joanna has been meeting with academics vouching for you, and nepotism is powerful in our sisterhood, apparently. Thank your mentor for me. Dahlia, the balls on this bitch. She extended an official duel before the whole coven to prove she's the strongest. She said she will take on just anyone, and the worst part is that no one dared to face her, not even the elders. So her little bravado played out. Vote intention is switching towards Dahlia because of this. I think I made this happen with my cards. Back when Dahlia consulted me about the race. That explains things then. Don't worry, there's nothing much we can do about it. Let's focus on earning back the trust from our sisters now. Sheesh. Okay, academics are mostly on our sides now. No news from the oracles. Explorers are way too. And novices are still not that much on my side. Okay. I had a long chat with some academics. I believe it went pretty well. As one of the coven's archivists, I know most of the academics well. I would say it was a productive meeting. I got many of them to see the potential of our proposal. They were especially interested in the pyramid system of the forbidden arts. It makes them feel safe to know that no novice should misuse dangerous magic, but they like that it allows them to make good use of the most powerful spells. Good work. So, Dahlia is our biggest opponent. So we should challenge something in Dahlia's. There's not really anything I want to challenge here. I feel like the music keeps getting more ominous. Yeah, we are running out of time. We only have 15 cycles left. But yeah, we're sending her to dig out some dirt. That doesn't mean we're actually gonna use it, but we're gonna see. And now we get the Poet Witch. Also, this stream will go until we are done. I am not playing another day this game. I want to finish this. Just a heads up. So much for this game is around 10 hours, and I am already 10 hours 30 when I started the stream. So we are in for a little bit. Also, you might hear a little crunchy crunch right now. Because you get now ship's ASMR. I got a snaky. Okay. Now that I did the snacky snack, I'm totally back and focused. Chips help with headache, yes. I'm not sure they do, but they are yummy. They are super salty, and I have unsweetened peach tea. Also black tea with peach. And I tried for the first time cold brew tea. It's super yummy though. I need to see if I get more of those cold brew teas. They were a summer limited edition, and summer is almost over, but I would like to have a few more of those. Okay, back to the game. Focus! Reg Marie, what a nice home. Did you like the cosmic poem I sent you? Yeah, thank you very much. Oh, you're welcome. Let it sink in, it will grow on you. Nice. So, what do you want? To what do I own the pleasure? Can I help you with anything? To what do I owe the pleasure? Shh, let it sink in. Inside your mind, there's a kaleidoscope. It's still sinking. Hi, Sylvie. Welcome in. Yeah, this cold brew tree is amazing. So in love with it. It's going well here. How is it going for you? And also, we're totally finishing the game today. At whatever cost, hopefully. I think we have like another hour or something. I hope it's not more. The weather today is perfect. Oh, that's nice to hear. Yeah, it's getting fall feeling here as well. Reflecting every possible path. Pay attention. Well, and I'm the road keeper? Powerful, huh? Look, I don't want to be rude. I would normally enjoy this kind of weird game, but we're a bit swamped at the moment with the coming elections. So what can I do for you? I want to support your cause. Oh, okay. You're not from our coven though, right? Why did you decide to support us? I like your team. I like for you to be in power. Thank you. What is it that you find interesting about our program? The vibe. I see. And what were you thinking in terms of support? A cosmic poem, of course. Oh, I heard they're all the rage amongst the younger witches, right? Yes. And soon among every witch once I managed to break through their soul skepticism. Cosmic poetry is not just about the words. They are thought-birthing spells, but they can only penetrate welcoming minds. Okay, so that's why it wasn't doing anything for me, I guess. Unlike traditional art, they need your consent to make an impact. It's the most ethical form of creation. Okay, interesting concept. That Chrome, you also love fall? And upcoming spooky season. Also, I'm so looking forward for the movie night in the Discord tomorrow. I haven't watched Practical Magic in at least 10 years. So super excited for that. Are you saying that you would like to compose a cosmic poem to boost our campaign? Thank you, Tony. That's it. I would only require 5 units of every element, 5 of fire, water, air, and earth. The optics of buying off a celebrity, though. Deal? So you're looking for work. Oh, no, not at all. The thing is, as I said, cosmic poems are actually spells, so they need magic to be crafted. I'm only requiring you to cover the cost of the enchantment. I won't be making any profit. Sounds reasonable. Let's do it. Let's compose a cosmic poem. I've heard wonders about your divination. I wonder if we could use it for something avant-garde. What do you have in mind? I will make sure to remember to buy some snacks. Yes, awesome. Instead of actually writing the poem, let's peek into the future to see how it's going to end up. And we can skip all the pain of actually pondering every single word. Oh, a paradoxical cosmic poem. If we peek at how it will look after going through all the process and irritations, we wouldn't need to actually put that work in. Isn't it beautiful? My atoms shake at the mere thought. I dig it, yeah. How do we go about this? So, cosmic poems are composed of 3 important elements. I would like you to ask the cards to look into each of them. Before we get started, please forget everything you know about human poetry. These are spells unbound by language. In fact, everyone perceives them in their native tongue. So forget about rhyme, metric, and all that bullshit. This is the real deal, just powerful ideas, like a hit tweet. What's a tweet? Ah, you're a pre-internet witch, I see. When are you from? I ascended in the early 60s from planet Earth, United States. So like graffiti that you read somewhere and find yourself thinking about it again and again. Gotcha. When are you from, by the way? Nowhere, no one, literally. I woke up inside a collapsed star when space and time stopped making sense. I've never been immortal, but I really dig the human vibe. Oh wow! Is that even possible? Anyway, Cosmic Poem 101. The first and most crucial element is the hook. A conceptual gust that open your mind. It readies you to absorb the energy of the poem. Second comes the line, the substance, the development of the idea. And third and quite critical, there's the sinker. That's what drives everything home, it seals the deal. Reaches for the depths of your soul and delivers the cosmic poem. Are you following? Hook, line, and sinker, got it. The idea is to develop a cosmic poem that makes witches connect better with your cause. So, focus on what inspired you to support us while I shuffle my deck. Never surrendering on an everlasting quest. I feel like this is the line. Thrive on the light of your lamplight. Instead of oil, it burns on curiosity. Absolute darkness, you spread your every thought on the ground and feel them with your hands, then your tongue. When you yell, so does every star, every warrior, and every flame, a roar that shakes the universe. Focus on your bloodstream, brimming with fire and air, ready to unleash upon the universe and the next. I like the first one the most. I might be biased, but thrive on the light of your lamplight. Instead of oil, it burns on curiosity. For the first black hole, there's so much meaning engraved in that. This may turn out to be the deepest poem of my career, and I didn't even have to actually write it. Okay, we are running low on air. Ooh, we got the toxicity. That's the hook. A truth behind every shadow. Witness 3 million witch wars. You welcome the flames crawling up to your head. That's the first again. A truth behind every shadow. Powerful. You bet it caught my attention. Those are the secret steps to bless this world with temperance. Witches will line in front of you to know their fate. Let your love grow. Open the floodgates. Huh. I am indecisive between... Those are the secret steps to bless this world with temperance. Let your love grow. Open the floodgates. I won't open the floodgates. I don't know. The Thinker is a game changer. I love it. Fortuna, this is extremely good. Let me bind everything together in a spell. I can't wait to listen it. My mind will be welcoming for this one. Ready? A truth behind every shadow. Thrive on the light of your lamplight instead of oil that burns on curiosity. Open the floodgates. This is a masterpiece. Are you feeling it? I like it, but I don't really get it. With that incredible thinker you sealed it with, that's only normal. It may be sinking for a couple of days even, but it will get to you, trust me. This is a hit, Fortuna. Yeah? Okay then, success! I'm going to start singing it through the universe right now. Please? I totally convey what you're doing here, trust me. I'm out, good luck with the rest of the race. Thank you for coming and for the poem. That was interesting. We have 13, oh, it's hidden, but we have 13 cycles left. So not much time. Let's see. I had a meeting with some of the Oracle witches. Super mysterious. I put special emphasis on your good heart and how you've helped me. They seem to like the idea of having a kind oracle as their leader. Okay. So, novices are almost all for Dahlia. That's not good. Producers are fine. Warriors are a lost cause anyways. I have the academics and the oracles on my side. We do need to work on the explorers. And the novices. Try again with the novices? I don't know. I know we were already there, but I'm a bit lost at this point. But we're not going to, we're doing quite well. So, no visitors here. Let's see if we can study something a little bit more. Also, crunch warning. Okay, this will not help us. let's create another card with Uranus Studio. What do we want in the studio? That is good use. That's a very watery card, but I feel like we're gonna sit the person in front of the fire. Here we go. And they absolutely should. No. Yeah, but we move a little bit over to here. And we have a flower pot here. 1, 2, 3. And a little bit to the side. And whoopsie. And this goes one front. And 1, 2. 3. Kind of like this. And then we put this one. No, we put the big one next to it. And then we put one more here in this corner. And that seems like a good card. What did we get? The Last Visit. A space to examine cosmology. Flower language is a shortcut for the deepest conversations. The fragrance of the last flower channel love and lust. The mirror dispels what isn't true. Guardian ego, mercy, wellness, happiness, yearning, passion, and power. Interesting. Then let's go to Sleepy Sleeps. And we only have 12. You dream about. You dream one of your eyes is blue and the other is purple. You inspect them closer in a mirror and find out they have mathematical formulas inscribed around the iris. You write them down and your eyes return to normal. A blind man comes to your home and buys the formula from you for a fortune. Okay, I like the pizza dream better. Okay, can we get the pizza dream again? A truth behind every shadow. Thrive on the light of lamplight. Instead of oil, it burns on curiosity. Open the floodgates. Wow. You're a cosmic poet now? That collaboration is making every novice crazy. And it's inspiring sisters in every demographic, really. Really? I'm so happy. Great job, Fortuna. And remember, open the floodgates. Shut up. Okay, I have something worrying to report. Compressor have been shamelessly parading Adana's corpse around to gather support. It may be because they go back way too far, but for some reason the corpse complies with everything Compressor says. This is giving your sisters reason to believe in Compressor's plan of keeping Adana as some sort of mystic guide. We need to do something. I did some digging. I found something a bit unique about Copressa. Copressa has this perfect memory storing all events, cosmic earthly, inside her tree rings. Well, apparently during Adena's mandate, some developments had to be edited out of existence, and that included literally trimming some of Copressa's branches, destroying many years of records just to cover up Adena's dealings. We haven't been able to discover what the incident was about, and Copressa is physically unable to recall it. But just revealing the fact that she probably colluded in the destruction of those records may be enough to spark some unrest among her followers. We could use it during a debate to throw her off her game, we will see. That sounds good enough. So let's go after Forbidden Arts banning. Okay, I have no visitors. That's not good. What am I supposed to do right now? I can only study. Excerpt of Whispers of Arcana by Adena. Most magical studies base themselves on the rule set defined by the four elements, and even if I do not position myself as a detector of such forces, I believe our understanding runs the risk of becoming obsolete should we adhere to them exclusively. And for this reason, I hardly present you as Sesses of Arcana. Even if some points overlap with the theory of the four elements, I believe the Arcana is to be an independent and primordial quality of our reality. Arcana may seem overwhelming at the first glance because they are diffuse and multiple in meaning. It is rare to find an arcana that adheres to a single quality. After many centuries of analysis, I have come to detect and discern 5 unique properties that we can use to describe the entirety of arcana. Quest, community, desire, protection, and battle. Some may argue that these qualities are too similar to the ones represented by the four elements, but it is because of the relation to the four elements that I can prove arcana are something of their own. It is well known that the combination of the four elements are interesting, but at some point limited or even dangerous. In this thesis, you will find a detailed dissection of the qualities of arcana and how the four elements alter them, adding a new depth to the nature of magic itself. I could make another card. I do have enough for that. Nah, we're just going to sleep. Okay, why is nothing happening? We have 10 cycles left and there's nothing I can do? The heck? I don't like this. Okay, that will be a wild card. No. This background looks weird. Whoop, whoop, whoop. So, if I want, excuse me. So this looks, I don't even know. And we put these here and there. And one here. Just because we can. Shrup, that's another card. There we go. War distorts all feelings. Those who forget the safe word will be consumed by tragedy. The Duchess holds the key of poor bliss. The obsidian sledgehammer fixates an offering empowering revelations. Rejection, bad omen, happiness, revel, tragedy, alliance. Yeah, that sounds good. Thank God the peppermint is back. Woo! And that was basically... No, we have 100% of the novices now. That worked well. Awesome. Hi, Clink. Welcome in. How are you doing? Are you still working? Okay, the explorers are crucial. I hope that it's not keep being slow. Slow means less money. Usually. And I am glad you I am glad you're saying hi. Yeah, I really want to finish this game today. So we will see how much longer stream will go. We only have 9 cycles left until the election. Ah, okay. Then being slow is fine. So we have 9 cycles left for the election. Here's a demographic. Yes, it's a VTuber stream today. So we have a little Taurus girly girl here. That was a weird motion. Okay. So, the explorers are crucial. So let's see and send the Peppermancer to do... look for allies and opportunities, basically. I got the avatar off of Etsy. It was a shop that had an avatar on sale, and I was like, well, I don't have the money to actually commission one. So it is just Etsy's shop that had a good sale, and where I was like, that is fitting my vibe. They had like 2 or 3 different ones, and I went with the Taurus one because I'm a Taurus sun, so I had to. And I really wanted a VTuber just to not cancel streams on days where I don't want to be on camera. Ooh, fingers crossed for you, Sylvie, for the second job. Okay, I think we need to wait again until at least one more cycle is over, which is kind of boring. Then let's study some more. I find Quest to be the most special of the qualities of the Adana because it's the only one that can't be directly linked to any of the 4 elements. Quest is none of the elements but the intersections between them. Quest is transitionary in nature. The search for knowledge, the call for adventure, the never-ending journey. It's Moon Day for you, so you're planning on some serious comfy gaming tonight. That sounds like a good plan. Also, it's the new moon tonight. I very much feel the new moon energy. So that is... but we have also Mercury going direct upcoming in the next hours already, I think. So... exactly, time for the new moon rituals. I have done a little bit before stream, and I want to do a little bit more after stream. I'm really set on wanting to finish this game, so I also technically set everything up so that we can have 1 or 2 meetings. I fell asleep and I dreamt that I was still modding for my Tony. It's hilarious. So I was considering opening up the queue for a little bit of tarot later, but I really want to finish this game first. So we will see how much energy I have or don't have. But do you still feel rested now, Tony, my love? When infused with energy, the quality of the arcana varies wildly. Helpfully, I present a detailed list of potential states of quest. Quest and air, guidance, illumination, discovery. Quest and water, introspection, isolation, wisdom. Quest and earth, determination, trust, rightfulness. Quest and fire, deception, the occult, the unknown. The elements determine the nature and direction of a journey, which can flow inwards or outwards, and can be forthright or deceptive depending on context. Well, then we sleep more to pass the time. You are digging your own grave when your shovel hits something hard. You unearth the bronze statue of yourself. The statue comes to life and you agree to switch places. It buries you and your bronze self keeps on living your life. That is an unpleasant dream, kinda. We have 8 cycles left and still new news. That is kinda unsettling. There's nothing I can do currently. And I do not feel like studying more. I'm a big fan of sleeping to pass time. I'm not sure what this game wants me to do. You find yourself at the age of 5, collecting bones from small animals in the middle of a red forest loaded with autumn leaves. A misstep makes you drop the bones into the river and the water catches fire. Okay. Something happens. Thank God. I have a worrisome report. Jasmine's party has been campaigning, warning our sisters about the dangers of forbidden arts. Retelling catastrophic events of the past involving behemoth and time-bending spells, many witches are reconsidering their stance on the forbidden arts policy. We shouldn't let her scare tactics spiral out of control. Yeah, we should not. Perfect blow attacking the point of forbidding arts. Both Copresa and Jasmine lost supporters from their voters. Academics, explorers, and oracles are interested in making the forbidden art more accessible. On the other hand, the idea is a bit scary for novices, and producers are definitely too fond of stability. Okay. So, Jasmine, I am great in bed. I can sleep for days. Okay, Jasmine. Astro Monkey, hi, welcome in. How are you doing? So we have the producers only with 50%, so we need to do something about that. The explorers is kind of fine by now. No worries about oracles and academics though. Okay. Producers and explorers. Challenge the program of Jasmine, and we go after warnings leading to expulsion. The law enforcement. I think. I'm not sure that was the right move, but hey. need to do something. Okay, that means we are now waiting on the Peppermancer to be back. That means we actually can again only study or sleep, and I'm kinda tired of studying. So, and also I'm very set on finishing this game today. Just saying. So now we're down to 6 cycles. You dream you are the owner of a tiki bar. You design a cocktail by mixing up Zint and boiled mackerel spines. It's so good that the line of 100 people forms outside your business. Anyone who drinks it feels the urge to write poetry. That's funny. We have the Peppermancer back. I couldn't find anything. I'm a bit out of my depth with this, to be honest. Promote to the explorers. We will see how that will go. I mean, I am currently in the lead, so that should be good enough. I am good at oracles and academics. I'm surprised the warriors split and are not fully behind Dahlia anymore. So I hope is this cozy. This totally almost counts as ASMR gaming. I should start whispering instead. Nah, I'm not gonna whisper. Some men in crimson suits are following you around the city. You hide yourself in a diner and order a cherry coke. A beautiful old woman sits next to you and offers you her handkerchief. You smell it and you fall in love. That's interesting. I miss the Polly Pocket multi-level house after watching. The Polly Pocket houses were the cutest. It was hard to convince witches that the warning system isn't a good idea. Most of them seem to think it's the most sensible option. Surprisingly, it was the producers who were most easily swayed towards your side, along with the oracles. Okay, we made 2%. We made 2% up. Look for allies. Again. My new job title is going to be Oracle. I've decided. Can't go wrong with that. I am kinda irritated that the behemoth didn't show up again. Like, did we just abort that storyline entirely once the election started? That's too cute. I was just about to ask where Demon Boy was, right? I am kind of irritated that we haven't seen him the entire election process. You are performing a dance in front of 100 jade statues. You dance and sweat for 3 full days. You fail the final step and statues crumble and you are engulfed in black flames. You enjoy it. Oh yeah, I enjoy getting roasted all of the times. Whoop. Meeting with some explorer witches. From what I've gathered, they've been divided between wanting more freedom and wanting the Coven to invest more in common projects. Some of them saw the potential in our program anyway. There was quite an interest in the ministry system you're proposing. Having a ministry of cosmic exploration sounded delightful to them. Good. Well, we haven't promoted with the warriors yet, so off you go. It's only 4 cycles left, but hey. I feel like the end is losing a little bit of momentum in the game at the moment, actually. I was considering to play another round of the game for a YouTube video, like an entire undisturbed walkthrough. With different choices, of course. I still might do that. You meet with your long-lost father at the highest room of the lighthouse. He is wearing a golden mask. He gives you a small ebony key and tells you to insert it into the keyhole on its mask. You do so and discover your father has no face, but a tiny waterfall that floods the entire room. Man, those weirds are getting weirder. Those dreams are getting weirder by the minute. And we have only 3 cycles left and nothing to do. Thank you for the luck, Sylvie. Come on, we want to finish this game. Still no one. We only have 2 cycles left. They want me to panic, huh? They really want me to panic. Patricia's back. Patrice back. Dahlia been selling her free access policy regarding the forbidden arts to the academics, and they are buying it. We better be careful about this. I've found someone that could help us. She will pay you a visit. Her name is Curiel, the sensory witch. She can affect the perception and sensation of sentient beings. She seems to be kind of anxious about the current climate in the Coven. I'm not sure what will come out of the meeting, but I sent her your way anyway. I mean, it's kind of too late for a few cycles now, but... So tomorrow is the election. I'm not doing bad. I have over 70%, but I am very insecure about this. Alright, time is up. We did everything we could. What are these debates that people keep bringing up? We ain't had none of them. Yeah, that's because we are in an exile here. We are the favorite in the pools, so things are looking good for us. Great job. But let's not count our chickens yet. Let's not count our chickens? In a couple of days, the whole sisterhood will get together in the House of Cosmic Providence. There, every party will get to debate our coven's future. Not only that, but every sister also has the right to speak and will be able to express their hopes and concerns. Pretty much anything can happen there. Have you ever been to the House of Cosmic Providence? I've only seen it from outside and it's pretty intimidating. I've been inside for some dealings, but never for an official assembly of the sisterhood. I'm nervous too. The thing is that inside its main hall, time holds still, so the debate can go on for hours, days, or years if necessary. Oh no! The rule is that no votes shall be cast until every sister had the chance to say their piece. Then, after everything's said and done, we will all vote. And the House of Cosmic Providence will release its hold on time so fate can unfold normally. We've come this far, so we might as well do the whole dance. Campaigning is now banned until the assembly, so take some time off, enjoy a bubble bath, or whatever it is you do to blow off steam. For me, it's going to be wine and sex fairies. We missed this game, did we? Exclamation mark wine in the chat, please. We want wine and sex fairies. Okay. Patrice again, too much information. Shut up. Congratulations on getting to the finish line. That's what she said. Let me meet at the doors of the House of Cosmic Providence in a couple of days. Chapter 7, Providence. Speaking of, get yummy food, lilies. What is she doing? Some clue maybe? The character is legendary. They are known for never giving up. Alright, I think you're Batman, James Bond. Wild E. Coyote? Batman! What? No, who's that? Worst case, I will watch the what if you finish by the time I'm done. Yeah, we will see. We just started a new chapter. I'm getting less and less optimistic about finishing. No, love you, lilies. I know. What's the name of the famous Earthling? Ah, yes, Lady Gaga. What? Lady Gaga? Who was that? A pop star from the 2100s, I think. I don't know. She's the only historical figure I know from Earth. Okay, we're from completely different worlds and eras. This wasn't a good idea. But Fortuna, you should know this character. Tell me already, there's no way I can guess it. Ahab. Ahab? Yes, from Moby Dick. Look at me, with the harpoon and everything. That's impossible. I didn't even know what the main character of Moby Dick was called. No? Oh, forget it. The magic brownie should be ready to eat anyway. Up for some tea and some smiles? Alright, I'm ready, ma'am. Tea and smiles, huh? You shouldn't make them so delicious. I always end up having one too many. And they pair with the tea so well. I'm going to want a literal ton to take out later. I figured as much. I already prepared a survival kit for you. I will help you carry it to your own asteroid later. Much appreciated. Hey Fortuna, how come you never got a family? It's so lame every time you write just to get an envelope with a message. One of the best parts of witch correspondence is getting to pet each other's familiars. Kinky. I've always wanted to bring that up too, yes. I don't know, I have serious trouble with commitment. Like, that's a living being and I would need to think about feeding them and taking care of them. But now that you're going to be exiled for a millennium, wouldn't it be good to keep company? We don't need to talk about it if you don't want to. No, it's alright. I guess I wouldn't want to keep any sentient being imprisoned with me just so that I don't feel alone. Fair point, you've always been so empathic. I don't think empathy is what's going on here. I would say it's the opposite, how egoistical and self-centered I am. Where's that coming from? I'm not looking for pity, I accept that it's so long ago, don't worry. Fortuna, hey, I know, if you had to get a family, what would you like it to be? A cat, a super intelligent crow, an eerie like a sentient eye, something weird like a chocolate golem. Chocolate golem. Chocolate golem. Now I'm getting judgy. I would go with the crow then. Oh, I've never would have guessed. Why super intelligent though? Because all crows are super intelligent, duh. Someone say chocolate? I imagine it's wings with eye pattern, like a moth wing. That's super cool. I'm totally seeing it, yeah. Where am I going to find a specimen like that? I will keep an eye out and Kaiser can get you one for when you come out of exile. But I will look for a family when I'm free, I promise. I want to live in that greenhouse. That's super pretty, right? And I like that we have, this is Jasmine's place, I guess, because we have Jasmine's family here. And we got one of those flowers from Jasmine. Cool. Friends, my brownies are kicking in, and they are making me feel like philosophy. Want to live in a greenhouse where I can do tea ceremonies? Right? Totally. Oh no. Oh yes, here we go. Listen, have you ever considered why men can't become witches? Because men have too much privilege? It's because of our superior emotional intelligence? Maybe it's a biological thing? Because the cosmos is unfair? That is the part of the game I do not like, because men can be witches in this world, but hey! Of course we got wizards. Interesting chat. Has some holes in it, but it's not that at all. I know women that don't bleed. Of course, trans women and non-binary people can ascend. Trans women and non-binary people can ascend? We have severals in our coven, so the biological theory goes out of the window. It's because men are the fucking worst then. We can all be the magics. We all can be. I will never understand how men got to be so awful on your home planet. Jasmine comes from the 19th century. From what I know, that was fucking nightmarish. Women didn't even have the right to vote. And that was just a symptom of how much they saw us as inferior. She's just bitching now. Yeah. You sure you don't want us to invade your planet and institute a matriarchy? Let's do it! No. We are on a path in human society. Coven Converse. I mean, they had special cookies, so special brownies. When the special brownies kick in, the Converse go wherever they go. Well, they're on a path. It's not our fight anymore. Slowly but surely, women are turning it around. My offer still stands if you ever want it less slowly and more surely. Oh yeah, nice. Really nice. Are you high, Jasmine? Aren't you? I want special brownies in this game. I'm so in love with this game. This is I will totally play it another round off stream. Perhaps for the YouTubes as an entire walkthrough. But I am really in love with the game. This is everything I hoped for in the game. But for whatever reason, I'm taking way longer than I should, because now we're playing for more than 12 hours with this game, and everyone said it's supposed to be like 10 hours of game time. Well, aren't you? Yes, let's dance. No, I am not confirming anything, Flern. I'm dancing. See? We are all dancing after getting high. Jasmine, have you been learning new moves? Yeah! Woohoo! Should we put some music on? There's music already. The plants are singing. Oh, sure. I'm going to miss you so much. Fortuna. I love you. I love you too. I love you so much. Hang in there, 40. What did you just call me? There's Demon Boy. Now that Lily's is gone, we got Demon Boy back. Ah, finally alone. Yeah, it's been too much having so many people in here all of a sudden. Yes. Plus, I missed you. You missed me? I never left. I missed talking to you, just the two of us. Oh, you're such a softie. Come on, don't be clingy. I missed you too. Clingy is good. I'm here for clingy. I missed you too. I don't want to be toxic and hurt you all for myself or anything, but I was so jealous of all those witches visiting you while I had to remain hidden. Okay, what's going on? Why are you getting this cloying? The end is near. What end? You will soon hate me. Why? What are you going to do? Activate the fire seal. You swore to sacrifice your whole coven. This whole race might have been pointless to begin with. True, I knew the moment to pay would come sooner or later. I intended to pay. I won't hate you. Huh, we will see about that. I've been through this too many times. It's only natural to want to rebel against the one who's taking something precious from you. I don't think I will ever hate you though, no matter how much you loathe me. You really are special, Fortuna. I will treasure our time together no matter what happens. I'm happy I met you, despite everything. Hate me or not, you're getting what you wanted. Tomorrow you will leave this asteroid at last. How are you feeling? Scared, excited, sad. We're going with scared. I'm not sure if I'm ready. 200 years inside these walls, I'm afraid that the world I miss isn't going to be out there anymore. Everything will be different. I'm coming to terms with the fact that there's no way of getting back what I lost, really. My only hope is to gather enough strength to build a life I can enjoy from the point onwards. Whatever the case, I sincerely hope you enjoy the rest of your existence to the fullest. Thank you. And speaking of enjoying ourselves, this is probably our last night together on this asteroid. You're not coming back to this life, so make all the cards you want, enjoy some book, lay in bed, and when you're ready, let me know and I will let you ride my back to the house of the Cosmic Providence. I'm getting to ride you like a cosmic shrimp. What? You didn't just call me a shrimp. Sorry, I've been thinking about it since the moment I first saw you. I've heard lobster before, but shrimp? Come on, show some respect. Sorry, sorry. Oh, magnificent lobster. Shut the fuck up. Take your time and then I will fly you to Congress. Aye, aye. Okay, let's make another card. Because after this we can't. Perhaps it's gonna be useful, perhaps not. I do not know. Dum 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 to die. To die. So, what do we have here? 14 water, 11 earth. We can go with an earth. Do we have an... we can go with an earth one. Six fire. That's a lot of earth. Oh, I want the... No. And I want the astronaut's cloak. Yeah, that's a lot of everything. How much do you want? Yes. This card looks very weird. Can we cloak them with something? We can cloak that person, kinda. Yeah, not really. I feel like this will be the worst card. Do they have to carry this one? Yeah, the optics of this card are basically the worst. I'm not even sure where this is going. Will it get better if I make this tinier? Probably not. We can put this on the belt, basically. This card is trying its best. So if I make this small and put this on the belt, it looks like it belongs here. I am not sure what to make with the second arm, though. They are all bloody. They are all... We just don't use this. And then we just make this small and hide it. Hide it? So it's just this one? And we put this one here. Randomly up there. I don't even know what I just did here. That was just bad choices. Tap to study. Not enough energy, okay. Titans. Excessive earth energy can lead to immobility. Okay. We do not have to study anymore. We are just ready to wrap this up. For sure. Ooh-wee. I'm going with the Cosmic Shrimp. Are you nervous? Yes. Why? I'm about to meet dozens of witches all at once. Do you care about what others think of you? Yes, don't you? I would like to say that I don't care about what anyone thinks about me. And after having lived through many universes, it's mostly true, but from time to time I find someone that I do care about what they think. Are you talking about me? Yes. In fact, I was listening in when you were talking with Eugenia about me. Of course you were. I like him very much. I owe him my life. Oh, I wish I had lacrimal glands to tear up. Shut up. I'm sorry, but I'm being serious. Hearing you say that made me so happy that it made me wish I could cry. Abrama, listen. I never got to thank you properly. There's no need to really. It's all been you the whole time. No, I want to do it. You've done so much for me this past few months. I was lost. I was beyond saving. I summoned you as the last resort, and what you have given me is... It's not just a new deck and getting to leave my house. You brought me back to life. Challenging me, teaching me, making me laugh, listening to me. Thank you, Abrama. Thank you so much. I love you. I love you too. But you really shouldn't. I appreciate what you're saying, I really do. But I'm not doing all of this for free. Soon I will reap something very important from you. I don't care. Right now, right here, I love you and I am thankful. I may hate you in the future. Hell, I may even betray you. I don't really know how I'm going to react once the fire seal activates. But in this specific moment, alone among the stars, I love you. Thank you. Look, there it is. The House of Cosmic Providence. Moment of truth. Let's see what the cards led to us. Everything that is about to happen, everything that will occur, none of it is just your fault. But all of it is your responsibility. And that is true for every given moment of your life. And that is true for every single witch in the cosmos. That is fate. My corpse is without will, but my body stands proud of the coven assembled here today. 100 voices to decide the fate of our sisterhood. 100 voices to steer this universe. Your power is enormous and it will continue to grow. The card will go too real? This entire game is. The House of Cosmic Providence will hold time still for us. Not a single galaxy will dare spin until our coven has a new leader. Now, pour your voices into the chalice and build the future upon my corpse. Surrounding me, around the chalice of undying legacy, we have the candidates. Capressa the historian, Dahlia the daggersmith, Jasmine the gardener, Fortuna the soothsayer. We will soon hear our sisters' opening speeches, but first let's conjure the vote intention for all to guard the process of this debate. And remember, in the House of Cosmic Providence, everyone is welcome to talk at any given moment, for we are all equal in discussing the fate of our sisterhood. Now my body shall remain silent for the rest of the debate. I give the floor to the eldest of the candidates, Capressa. Thank you, Adena. I am aware that many of you are eager to leave behind the coven culture established by our former leader. What I bring you here today is not a political pamphlet, but a plea. I have lived through and recall every era of this coven. That gives me the perspective and the confidence to assure you that our sisterhood has never been more prosperous than in Adena's time. I implore you, we must give Adena's system a chance, experience where it takes us. I know for a fact that this was just the beginning of what Adena had planned for us. Her vision, the projection of her rules and system, was designed to make us the most powerful coven that's ever existed. That's why my program plans to keep her design intact, with myself as a warden of her prosperity. Having said that, I'm generally interested in hearing all about the alternatives our sisters have devised for our coven. And I would like to give the floor to our youngest, Fortuna, if you please. Alright, Fortuna, moment of truth. I will be by your side the whole time. It's my role to offer you counsel throughout the debate. Right now, I would say you should focus more on setting a tone than getting into any specific point. You got this. Thank you, Pat. Okay, how should I open? Humble and conciliatory, ambitious and confident, authoritative and relentless. Okay. Listen to me, my sisters. Join me in writing a new page in the history of this coven. We've suffered the ill-devised systems of Adena long enough, focused only on results and not on satisfaction. But it's time to take hold of our sisterhood again. My intimate relationship with fate, my exhaustive comprehension of it, is the key to a joyous future. I am the one who can take you there. It's not working. I shouldn't swim against the vibe. I sealed with Adama for my air energies. You should stay true to yourself, but let's push forwards. Now to sell what's truly important. Even if Adena brought us unpredicted process and magical knowledge and a growth in power, we must agree that she also brought us little if any of what truly gives meaning to immortal existence. Joy, happiness, delight, pleasure. None of us ascended just to be chained back to a system that exploits us, that sees the members of its community as a commodity. My vision is to strike the perfect balance between growth and satisfaction. And this growth is going to be focused on our personal development, not the potency or status of our coven. The betterment of our members is the only true path to the betterment of our sisterhood. That's always been what I meant by our slogan, Stronger Together. Stronger not against adversity, but in taking care of each other, together. Vote for me to reclaim all the happiness we sacrificed to Adena's soul as design. Wait a minute. Sorry for intruding so early on the debate, but I just wanted to offer my input on the candidate Witch Fortuna. I came to her for help and suggested my friend and leader candidate Jasmine. I was in a dire situation handling a gruesome task Adena imposed upon me, and Fortuna with her cards not only helped me to get out, she allowed me to find a happiness I hadn't experienced before. Her guidance was otherworldly, her deck is powerful and her soul is pure. Please, we need her party at the helm. That's all I wanted to say. Thank you for everything, Fortuna. Let us move on to another candidate. Dahlia, offer your opening statement. Listen to me, everyone. I have a clear vision for this coven. Community, sisterhood, solidarity, support, diversity, all which is equal. And there's one crucial aspect to making this vision happen. Horizontalism. Our community is not so big that we should put our fate in the hands of just a few. The opinion of everything of which should bear the same weight. The referendum system we want to implement will make sure that not a single choice is made to the detriment of the community ever again. No more impositions like the obnoxious quarterly controls, no more excessive punishments. We must reclaim the coven for ourselves. I must speak. Hello. Sorry for halting the conversations again. For those who don't know me, I'm Greta, a witch architect. You may have used one of my thought shrines. I will cut to the chase. Recent experiences have made me connect with the forbidden. I have summoned a behemoth. What? This person shouldn't be allowed to participate in Congress? Time holds still in the House of Cosmic Providence. Should Grether be apprehended, it will be right after we conclude the debate. For now, we should listen to every voice. Thank you, Adena. It's important for the future of our coven that you all listen to this. I didn't only summon the behemoth, I fused with them. In fact, I have assimilated it and now it lives inside of me. I was scared at first, but it allowed me to comprehend the cosmos in a way that I would never have dreamed that I could achieve. And it's becoming clear these ideas mature in my limited witch brain, constrained by the rules of physics. Behemoths are not our enemies. Every disaster linked to a behemoth had not been caused by them, but by the witches who assessed their power. It is us who are dangerous, not them. And the ideas and comprehensions of this reality that Gatherin is allowing me to experience, I want this evaded from the enlightenment for all of you. Reality is way more malleable than we think. We are shackled by how our mortal selves first entered into contact with this universe. But we can be anything we want to be. There's happiness beyond happiness. There's existence without leak, absolute and incorruptible communication. I could end my speech here telling you all that what we would do is to vote for Dahlia and welcome the Forbidden into our lives. But there's something even greater to play here today. Fortuna. What are you doing, Grether? Gretherin allowed me to know that there are more behemoth users in our coven. This is in part how I know this is the correct path. Fortuna, care to share your experience with the behemoth with all your sisters? What is the meaning of this? Tell all of our sisters how high we could ascend should we dispel the absurd traditions that make us live in fear of the forbidden. Whoopsie. I deny everything? No. Let me explain. I'm the victim yet? No. That's outrageous. She's trying to sabotage. I don't know what she's talking about. Show yourself, Abrama. I will so regret this. Ah, it hurts. Make it stop. What's going on? Somebody help me. What the hell is going on? They are trapped in a ball of fire. We need to save them. Is this the end of our coven? Fortuna, do something. Me? Yes. Dahlia, calm down. What can Fortuna possibly do about this? No, Dahlia's gut is right, as always. Let me collect my thoughts for a second. I'm going to use my cards to make sense of what is going on here. If we understand why this is happening, we may be able to do something about it. Everyone focus on the coven. Project your feelings towards your sisterhood into my deck. Card number 1? The air energy, the whistled... Wow. Okay. What are the odds? This is a final test designed by Adena, the conclusion of her attempt to create the most powerful coven. Abrama used me to take revenge on the coven that banished him. This is a covert opt by the Avatar offers to keep us from becoming too powerful and conquering the magical world. I'm going with Adena. This is the final test designed by Adena, the conclusion of her attempt to create the most powerful coven in existence. She has been grinding us to the bone and engineered this crisis to prove she's been right all along and open our minds to real power. Since time can't flow until we reach a decision as to who will become the next leader, our sisters are doomed to burn eternally. We must come to an agreement to free them. I can't believe this fucking hack. For real, Adena, what the fuck do you want from us? Come on, Dahlia, I'm sure Adena had her reasons, right? You can't be such a fucking dog, Jasmine. Wake the fuck up. Adena's messed up. Oh, Adena, I see it. This is glorious. If we couldn't protect our sisters from impending doom, we're not worthy at all to follow in your footsteps. Well, you're right, Dahlia. This is way too much. No lesson or test is worth risking the lives of all our sisters. Okay, everyone vote for me. Picture me as your leader. Let's dispel the flames. Not so fast. This is just too important. It can't end like this. We must decide swiftly, but we must also decide wisely. What do you propose then? This is simple. You cut through all the bullshit and sort everything out in front of the sisterhood. I'm all for that. Fuck Congress ceremony. This is highly unorthodox, but so's the situation. Exactly, Clink. Work together. I agree to a straightforward conversation. Very well, I will begin. I'm going to be completely transparent since time is of the essence. You must all choose me as your leader, and the reasons are quite simple. You may or may not like my program, but even if you think it has room for improvement, it's the best option we've got right now. Dahlia's program is completely unrealistic and naive. Don't be swayed by her idealism. We can't function on charisma. Hey, shut up, let me talk. Then Fortuna, come on, we shouldn't even bother examining her program. She's been exiled for 200 years. She's completely oblivious as to the current reality of our coven. You wish, Four Eyes. Bring it down a notch, Patrice. Incredible. And Compressor, for the sake of haste, can we stop pretending she's relevant? Your discourse is riddled with police, young witch. Open your eyes. I am the most sensible option. Acknowledge it and we can stop this madness. I'm not going to acknowledge shit. What kind of arguments are those? You're just trapping in our sister's fear for a quick and easy win. Dahlia has a point there. Right now it's easy to justify a conservative stance because we're in the middle of a catastrophe, but this moment is too important. It may define the coming millennia. We mustn't cast our votes from a place of fear. What we need right now is strength. What will allow us to overcome this and any future challenges? My program, devouring Adana and giving more autonomy to every witch. If not that, at least not Dahlia's utopia. It's not utopia, it's trust. That's too much of a gamble right now. What are you doing? Decide already. Make it stop. Fight each other for all I care. Girls, you're not doing a great job of cutting through all the bullshit. It's starting to feel like the opposite. You're friends, aren't you? Come to agreement and offer our suffering sisters a way out already. That's easier said than done. None of us want to relinquish your view. And not because we're power hungry exactly. It moves me the certainty of how wholeheartedly we all love our coven that we can't simply lead its future up to chance. How about we change our approach? Each of us says who she would rather have as a leader, not including herself. Okay, what would be the point? We've been at each other's throats for the whole campaign. Let's change gears and discuss our virtues. I can respect that. I don't really see the point, but I will do anything to break the impassive. I guess your case is easy. You would vote for me, right? My program is the most similar to yours. You're mistaken. My first choice would be Fortuna. Fortuna? Why? You know our visions align better. I have my reasons. Thank you, Clink. Take care. Fortuna is the human witch I would rather have at the helm. What did you do to capture the Strong's heart? What can I say? I'm a good candidate. Who would you vote for, Dahlia? I'm sorry, Jess, but I would go with Fortuna. Don't worry, I would choose Fortuna too, to be frank. Wait, you tricked us into saying you're our favorite candidate. No, I swear, I wanted to know your genuine opinion. I'm humbled. you both would want me as the next leader. While it doesn't matter if it was a trick or not, Jasmine, it is what it is. We both choose her. That is true. Who's your favorite candidate though, Fortuna? Not Compressor, that's for sure. Yeah, no shit. Come on, who? I like Dahlia's program better. Alright, thank you. Of course you do. What do we do now? What? That is awesome news, Ricardo Johnson. Welcome in. I mean, there are worse things than owning a flower shop. How are you doing? Okay. There must be something that we can do to break out of this loop. A duel? I will draw a card. I wouldn't be against it. Oracles have always played a major role when it comes to steering the Coven's fate. Are you sure? It doesn't feel right after all this work to leave it up to chance. Yeah, it feels like a coin toss. Not only that, you're the dealer here. That does not give you a bit of an advantage. Tucson is the third largest city in Arizona. That should clear it up. I'm from Germany. Don't test my US geography. Please. Please. Good for Cleopatra. Live her best life. We already have someone to make jokes about that. That's usually Florence part. Fortuna, it's not exactly up to chance, but I understood how you feel. Come on, I'm sure there must be another way of coming to an agreement. I can't take it. I don't care who leads anymore. We're not getting anywhere. This is all pointless. We're fighting about who's going to rule over the ashes of our sisters. Why did you have to predict the fall of our coven? This is all your fault. My fault? That's more accurate than you think. What? Did you? Not long ago I discovered that my powers aren't really fortune-telling. That's what I do with my cards, is not reading the future, but writing it. Writing it? I have the power to alter the past and the future. The past too? How does that work? Well, I don't think it's the time to get into that, but the thing is that you're right to blame me. I wrote the destruction of the coven. I caused it. That's not possible. Adena was aware of my true talents. That's why she sent me to exile and deprived me of my deck. Why, Fortuna? Why did you do this? Our sisterhood was far from perfect, but it was worth fighting for. We could have turned it into something really beautiful. I didn't do this on purpose. I wasn't aware of the implications. It doesn't matter. Why did you keep hiding something so important all this time? And even with all of that, you're trying to become the next leader? Why? For what? What's your endgame here? I wanted to hug all the chocolate. I want to fix everything. I can fix it. Even if it's from the ashes of everything we know. I want to rebuild. I want to pursue a better future. Don't you dare play the hero now. You doomed us all. I know, I'm sorry. You don't deserve to become our leader. You don't even deserve to run. After all these years away, you come back and fuck everything up. We were better off without you. Adena was right to send you to exile. Fuck this. I'm going to make things right. I will find a way out for our doomed sisters, and I will write a future for us three. And fuck it, since we're at it, I'm going to review how magic works in this universe so we don't have to suffer through shit like this again. Watch this. Okay, before the storm gets assigned to the sisters, we're going in order today. After a long decline, Copressa will sacrifice herself and scatter her million-year-old energy to bring all of our sisters back, along with many new witches. We will bind their souls to our own. Our sisters will free through our eyes. No. And we will accept their deaths, learn from their catastrophe, and start new. Future generations of witches will live happier existence thanks to the wisdom. Copressa will sacrifice herself. After a long decline, Copressa will sacrifice herself and scatter her million-year-old energy to bring all of our sisters back, along with many new witches. Killing two birds with one stone here, I see. Getting rid of me and bringing back our sisterhood. Well, I'm not against it. Thank you, Copressa. It's a beautiful ending. I'm thankful. Copressa, thank you so much. So with this, we will get to bring our sisters back? Yes, we will get to see everyone again. That's it? It's as easy as that? You're too powerful, Fortuna. This is scary. But it's good. This is for a good cause. Thank you, Fortuna. Thank you. You're saving everyone. Yes, let's focus on that. I know this may be overwhelming. I'm still struggling with it myself. But we will figure it out. I can do good. The music is going places. I want this for the cosmos. We will unlock the behemoth arts for ourselves. Every witch will be able to edit reality to their own will, opening the gates to the fractal universe where everything is possible. Gloria, the first witch, will transcend to a higher plane of existence, act as a goddess, enacting justice on any ill-willed witches. We are the last witches. As we perish, wizards will become extinct, returning our essence to the cosmos, giving rise to an era of mortal self-determination. The cosmos will become a sentient, wholesome entity that will dispel our magic, that causes suffering or takes advantage of everyone. The fuck? That are options? Jesus. I like the we are the last witches. We are the last witches. As we perish, witches will become extinct, returning our essence to the cosmos, giving rise to an era of mortal self-determination. We hold an unfair amount of power over the universe. Enough is enough. I won't destroy everything, and it will take a long time. We are immortal after all. It's just that there will be no more ascensions. In time, the universe will be free of all magic manipulation. I really dig that. It takes my plan of cutting ties with all mortals to the next level. It didn't sit well with me that witches are so far above all other sentient beings. This is an elegant solution. Becoming a witch is the best thing that ever happened to me. You don't know how miserable I was as a mortal. I'm sorry, I wasn't happy as a mortal either, but this is not enough reason to grant this absurd amount of power to a single individual. Magic is unfair. What have you done? I'm truly sorry. And Asgard will be ritual suicide. But we had basically ritual suicide before the storm already, for Copressa. You and everyone we know still have a whole eternity ahead of us. That should be enough. That's just the start. Ooh. Ooh. And the Asgard, the card that's trying their best. Our best chance at happiness will be to split up, each of her own paths, start anew, and never interact again. The ones who don't win the race will start their own coven, fragmenting the witch world into smaller communities. It will give rise to a prosperous age of cooperation. We will meet a fourth witch who will become extremely close with all of us, complementing the group in unexpected ways, keeping our chemistry forever happy and healthy. 30 years in the future, after doing everything in our power to steer the coven in the direction we want, we will quit the sisterhood and become independent, tighter than ever. That seems like a little bit of a fairy tale. Weak sauce. Ritual, let's go. Years in the future, after doing everything in our power to steer the coven in the direction we want, we will quit the sisterhood and become independent, tighter than ever. Us, independent? I buy the tighter than ever part. Covens are overrated. I've come to learn that in this gruesome race. I can't picture myself with no sisterhood alone in the cosmos. Why alone? We can be a sisterhood of 3. Yeah, I guess that's good. Plus, there are many independent witches in this universe who are doing well. Take Reggie Marie, she kicks ass. You're right, it's a bit scary nonetheless. But that's exciting. Thank you for the future, Fortuna. Looking forward to getting rid of all these responsibilities. That's all I wanted to deal with. Now, as far as I'm concerned, our sisters can cast the final vote. I have nothing more to do or say. Holy shit, Fortuna, that was hardcore. I can't fight anymore. I'm exhausted. Let's get this over with. We lost control over the situation long ago. I'm ready to confront fate. I think our sisters have seen enough and suffered enough too. Our fate is in our hands, sisters. Cast your votes. Thank you, sisters. I won't disappoint you. Congrats, Shidas. You did it. We did it. I can't believe it, but we did it. Congrats, Fortuna. That was well fought. I never stood a chance. I still believe that I would have won in a more orthodox selection process, but things are what they are. Congrats. The fate of the sisterhood is sealed. Okay. Whoa. Now, to honor the new leader, come to me and scatter my remains. I shall become stardust once again, so new witches may ascend. Or not, because we decided that they would not. Well. Boo! What is this? What's going on? Quick, everyone, get behind me. I'm sorry, I mean no harm. There was no good way of interrupting this moment. You were all being so intense. It's alright, everyone. This is Abrama. Here's the behemoth I summoned to regain my freedom. What the fuck, Fortuna? Do you need help? Is this thing bothering you? Do you want me to kick its butt? No, don't mind me. I won't bother you for long. Fortuna, it's time to pay the price. What price? What is he talking about? To regain my freedom, I offered him the coven in exchange. The whole coven? What does that mean? Is that why everyone died? Oh no, that's completely unrelated. But from this point onwards, whatever happens with the sisterhood, you're mine. Oh no, Fortuna, what have you done? There's no other way around it? There's no way around it. It's time to pay, Fortuna. Fortuna's such a behemoth. Very well, if there's no alternative, can't we find another solution? Oh, come on, Fortuna. I know it's hard, but we talked about this. Look at all you've achieved. You turned the witching world upside down. Now witch up and pay. Forsake the price. I was desperate. Now I see that this price is too much. If I pay, I'm going to hate you. I understand. It's alright, Fortuna, I can take it. The more you delay this, the more it's going to hurt. Open your soul now. Stand proud while honoring our pact. This is all yours. I am proud of you. Let's conclude our pact. Let's do this, I guess. I'm ready. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Okay. That was the game. Ooh. That was intense. That was something. Needs more ritual suicides. Hey DK, welcome in. The game is a lot. The game is awesome. I will definitely play another round of it. Yeah. It was fun. It was a lot of reading. But it's one of the best games I played lately. So I'm really like it. Don't make deals with witches and demons, kids. Don't. Don't. Okay, so I do know that I do not have any channel points redemptions up, but for everyone who is currently in chat, is there anyone who wants a new moon oracle reading? Let me know right now. This is now a Mainachi. Wow. So I considered doing readings. Like in theory, I have everything set up for readings. Oh wait, is that a I salute you, fearsome leader? Is this an after credit scene? 100 fucking years and you're still calling me that. I'm the leader of nothing. You own our asses. Sorry, owning a coven is never going to get old. What are you up to? You got bored of micromanaging the coven at last? Hey, I do not micromanage. I just happen to have a lot of opinions, and yes, I'm bored. I see, what do you want? Shall I use my deck to find you a date? Haha, you never fail to amuse me. I don't want anything in particular, just wanted to catch up, a friendly chat. Sure, what's new? Many things. Where to begin? Oh, we recovered the last soul that was missing from the Congress catastrophe. Compressor really did us a solid by sacrificing herself half a century ago. The scattering ceremony was beautiful. As for myself, you really did me a solid with what you wrote about witches and Behemoth getting to coexist in harmony. It was about time. I'm making so many friends, I don't want to make you jealous, but you won't. I just love witches so much. It's great being able to hang out with so many of them without fearing for my life. And it's pretty convenient. As the ruler of the coven, I don't know how we would have dealt with all this otherwise. Anyway, I resent you for a long time for having written that I will never get to see Gloria again. And I couldn't have cared less about that you will find a love greater than hers bullshit. But it did happen. I tend to forget how fearsome your powers are. I am madly in love. And this is the weirdest part for me. I fell in love with another behemoth. It's the first time in my multiple existence that I liked someone other than a witch. And shit to connect with someone who knows how it feels to unexist, to peek behind the curtain. We understand each other so well. I am so happy, Fortuna. Okay, cut it out, will you? Yes, sorry, thank you. Dude, this doesn't feel like gossiping at all. You're just using me for therapy. Ah, yes, I can't help but think you as a friend. But enough about me. Who would you like to gossip about? The Coven, Dahlia, Jasmine, Greta, my sister. Way to rub it in for a single fox. I heard Patrice is going to DL another witch next month. Yeah, and she's going to die. Oh shit, right, you wrote that, huh? I'm afraid so. What are they fighting about? The most stupid shit a witch can duel another witch over. A man. Fucking man, can you believe it? Well, it's her choice. A fucking man. Let's switch gears. Okay, then let's talk over Joanna. Suicide by duel. You don't talk to Joanna anymore? We write to each other from time to time, but I haven't seen her since she became independent. She moved her studio to another dimension and is writing books on the Cosmic Wheel and its malleable properties. Something tells me to play a great part in inspiring her to pick up this endeavor. I know she's only doing it to not see me suffer, to see if there's a way we can better control my power and fix things. I don't want her doing that, she's wasting her immortality away. But we all know there's no way of stopping a driven witch. Here. Anyway. Greta, she's lucky you wrote that Behemoth and witches would get to coexist in harmony, because after her declarations in Congress, it was either cosmic erasure or this. They kept her prisoner for a while, but later it was decided that Behemoths weren't a threat per se. Grisha played a major part in convincing the office that witches could benefit greatly from collaborating with Behemoths. So it all worked out well in the end. What we have now is just too good to let a dangerous behemoth in. I mean, you're aware that you are forever my servants, right? Even if you break off from the sisterhood and start a new one, that spin-off belongs to me just the same. Abrama, okay, I will give you a break. What have you been up to, though? Well, surprise, just living. You don't need to be in a massive sisterhood to be happy or fulfilled. I feel like an idiot for having taken such a long time to realize that. Why the hell did I put up with Adena's bullshit for so long? Being independent is the best. A coven of 3 is the way to be, a family. Well, 2 now since Dahlia died. It's never going to get used to her not being with us. Yeah, the universe misses her. Let's not dwell on that. Anyway, remember the thing you read about Jasmine's garden? Jasmine has her hands full with the remains of the jade sculptures. As you wrote, they've become addicted to Jasmine's mixtures. Apparently it allows them to connect with the jade mons in the astral plane. So Jasmine is some kind of prophet for them now. I wouldn't like to be in her shoes. I feel you. Anyway, so that leaves Dahlia. She died a decade ago. I wrote that. One more thing I'm never going to be able to forgive myself for. Poor Dahlia, she didn't deserve that. Come on, you read that back when you were unaware of the true nature of your arts. Then we have the Coven. From my perspective, you did a great job with the Sisterhood. After the blowout from the catastrophe at the Congress, the Coven is a shadow of what it used to be under Adena's control, but everyone looks happier after the work you put in, and I would say that pretty much the point of existing. Take it from someone who existed many times now. I will take the win, thank you. Look at the time. Don't you have somewhere else to be? Rude. Baby steps, Abrama. I'm not ready to be friends. I'm not sure I ever will be. So let's take this easy, right? I understand. Please let me know if you ever want to meet up again. I will. Goodbye, Abrama. Goodbye, Fortuna. Are you satisfied with your fate? Forgive my boldness, but do I sense some unease within you, Fortuna? How can a writer of fates be this disheartened? Why don't you draw another card? Well, I thought thought the game would be over. Why is it still going? I fucking hate fate. This game has so many endings. There will always be things in life that escape your control, our control. We cannot fight them all, but we can mourn, remember, learn, share, and accept. Pain can latch onto the walls of our body like burning ivy. The only thing to do is to breathe and keep on going. For today, that will be enough. We can always ritual saves them all. It's pulling a Stanley Parable there. It's never the end, just never the end. I just rest for a bit. Yes, I went to sleep. It's over. I think. The end is never the end, is never the end. Okay. I think now we made it. Sheesh. I swear if there's more after this. No, I think we're pretty good now. I think so. Okay. I give you all one more chance, and if anyone wants an oracle card for the new moon, throw it in the chat right now. I will not go into the tarot section, but I would throw one or two cards in there. If not, I will search for a raid target. Or whoever wants to guide the raid, go for it. You're gonna get the Ritual Suicide Oracle card. Okay, we're just gonna make it quick and easy. We're gonna raid Trisha. I'm not sure how long Trisha will still be online. But we're just gonna raid over to Trisha. I am kinda tired. I hit the wrong scene button again. I thought I figured this out. I did not. God damn it. Thank you all for being here, for sharing space. Let's raid over to Trisha. Most of you know Trisha already. I don't even know what's happening there, and currently I'm just done. Copy and paste the raid message if you are so kind to do so. Let's say hi, and next stream will be next week, Wednesday. And in between are 2 movie nights in the Discord. Okay, bye!
Mai, welcome in! Oh my god, I could use a bath in moonlight. What about you?